everyone, it's Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you my February TBR and I am super jazzed about all these books, so let's just jump right in. The first one is Zikura by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and this is a short story. I believe it came out at the end of last year. It follows the story of a mother and daughter and their relationship. I don't want to know much more than that because it is quite short, but I have read other books by this author and I'm really excited because I do really enjoy her writing style. Next is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. This is the first book in the Red Rising trilogy. It is a sci-fi book. The main character of this book has lost the love of his life, his people are enslaved, and he is a red, which is the lowest caste. So he seeks justice to make a better world. I am really excited about this. Alan from the Library of Alexandria is hosting February Rising, and this is the first book. I cannot wait. Number 3 is The Fires of Heaven by Robert Jordan. This is the 5th book in the Wheel of Time series. I will be continuing this with my friend Angela. We've been reading a Wheel of Time book per season. And ever since we read book 4, The Shadow Rising, I've been really looking forward to this one. It's about 150 less pages than The Shadow Rising. But I absolutely adored book 4. Even though there were flaws in the last one, I really enjoyed where the story went. So I'm really, insanely excited. Number 4 is A Memory Called Empire by Arkady Martine. This is a space opera, and it is the Space Sirens book club pick for February. I have been wanting to read this ever since I heard about it, and I just have not. But I'm in such a mood for space operas that this is just perfect timing, so I think I'm really gonna like it. Continuing on, the next book is A Desolation Called Peace, the second book in that duology, and I got it as an ARC from NetGalley. I believe it comes out around the beginning of March. I'm so excited, and it's nice that I will be able to read them together because I'm horrible at reading series in a timely manner because I don't want them to end. So I'm gonna make myself do it this month. Hold me accountable. This next book I know I will not finish in February, but I am looking forward to starting it, and that is The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I'm so excited about this. I have been looking forward to this since I heard about the read-along that has been going on. I will link the info for that down below, as well as all of the creators that are hosting it. But we are reading this, I believe, through February and March, and then the last live show is at the beginning of April. So I have 2 months to read it. It's about 775 pages-ish. And it's nice and floppy, and it smells really good. I'm really excited. And it's been so long since I read this the first time that I remember absolutely nothing that happens in the story. So I'm eager to see how I like it now that I'm older. Lucy is here. Do you want to say hi to your fans? Yeah? Yeah, you working it for the camera. We're just gonna have the Kraken for the rest of the video. Thank you. The next book I want to read is Binti. It's by Nnedi Okorafor. I am so sorry I butchered that name. I know it. This is the first book in the Binti trilogy. I read it a couple years ago and I thought it was just so-so, but that was before I really started reading sci-fi, and I want to give it another chance because I do know a lot of people who have really enjoyed it, and I think I will. but it follows Binti, and she is the first of her people to ever be offered a place at the UMZA University, which is the finest university in the galaxy. She will be giving up her place in her family to travel among strangers to get here, and she goes through a lot. I'm excited to give this a second chance. I really think I'm going to like it. And it's a novella, so it will be really easy to fit in with all of these bigger books. Next is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. This is one of the classics I want to read this year, and a couple people on Instagram are hosting a read-along. They do have a schedule, which is so nice for me. So every day, I believe we read 2 or 3 chapters, which is totally doable. The chapters aren't that long, and this book is only about 400 pages, so it won't take me that long to read, and I'm really excited. This will be my first Elizabeth Gaskell novel, but I've read a couple of her short stories. I fell in love with her writing, so I'm really looking forward to this. Number 9, I am reading Mansfield Park with my friend Cheyenne from the Book Mermaid. This is Jane Austen's thickest book. But I think from what I gather from the book community, I think this is one of her least loved novels. And I don't remember that much about it. It's been quite a while since I read it, so I'm really looking forward to rereading it and see how it compares now to how I felt about it back in the day. Number 10 is Dear Ijiwale, or A Feminist Manifesto in 15 Suggestions by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I've been going through my bookshelves and I'm trying to read the books that I own instead of just buying a bunch more, and I'm reading another one of her short stories this month. This is extremely short, so I want to fit this in as well. I've heard it's fantastic. I've read We Should All Be Feminists, and I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's going to be good. The next book I want to read is Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. This is a historical fiction novel inspired by a true story of a young woman accused of murder in Iceland in 1829. I don't know if I've ever read a book set in Iceland, but Iceland is on my travel bucket list, way near the top. So I think this will be really good, and I think it's cool that it's set on a true story. I'm really excited. The next 2 books are for cozy mystery book clubs I'm in, and that is Crime and Punctuation by Caitlin Dunnett and Murder in the Margins by Margaret Loudon. The next book is The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna. This is a book that was, I believe, originally supposed to be published in 2020, but due to the pandemic, it got pushed to 2021. This is an arc I got from NetGalley, and it follows 16-year-old Dika. In her village, they have a blood ceremony that will determine whether or not she can become a member of the village. So she's already different from everybody else because of her intuition. In this ceremony, if her blood is gold, she will be put to death, I believe. But if it is red, she will be allowed to stay and become a permanent member of the village. One day, a mysterious woman comes to the village and gives Dika a choice. She can either go forward with the blood ceremony and leave it to fate, or she can come and fight for the emperor in an army of girls that have similar powers or intuition just like hers. I think this sounds really good. I love the cover. It's gorgeous. I love all the colors on it. And I'm really excited for it. I think it'll be fantastic. Last but not least, number 15 is Long Island Iced Tina by Maria DiRico. This is the second book in the Catering Hall mystery series. I think it'll be fun, and it'll be a nice, light, cozy mystery. So these are all the books I plan to read in February. Have you read any of these? If so, let me know down below. If you just want to let me know you're here but you don't have anything to add, leave a heart emoji since Valentine's Day is this month. As always, if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.